Okay, so since the last time we met, which was
January 14th of 2025.
okay, we've had a couple of initiatives. The first one is paid per call firefighters. We did a search, and I believe we have 4 paid per call firefighters. For various reasons, we had 10 applicants, and we have 4 that are going to start academy. The other update that we have is the firefighter internship program that we're very excited about. We interviewed 19 high school and just 1 or 2 years post high school age individuals. Of those 19, we've selected 3. They're going to be live-in interns. So we have a unique opportunity at Station 2 with the PD merging and moving into Rothschild, that we have their office space that we can turn into dorm-style rooms and a community area. So we're offering them room and board free of charge. We're going to pay them to work shift, and we're going to pay them to go through school. We're going to pay 100% of Firefighter 1, Firefighter 2, driver operator, and EMT basic, and 50% of paramedic over a 24-month period. They will live at the fire station, and they will be assigned to a shift. So their duty day, they'll work shift. If they're in school, they'll go to school. Their overall compensation is rather low because the room and board is part of that compensation package. And then at the end of the 24 months, they're free to find employment wherever they like. They don't owe us anything. They're not beholden to us. If we have positions, we will offer them. We have a 2-year kind of job application period for these individuals, so we can see if we want to offer them employment. They will be employees. They'll be part-time employees with us, and they'll be able to do interfacility transfer if they want when they're not on duty. If they're in the fire station living and we get a fire response, they can respond. They'll get paid for that. So we'll have 3 additional individuals in the fire station that can help us with day-to-day calls while we're providing them education and room and board. Of the 3, 2 of them will be graduating May 30th. They're currently in high school. And the other one took a gap year, so she's graduated last year. So they will be moving in. We have some onboarding dates in May. They'll be moving in June 1st, and their first day on duty will be June 2nd. That day, they will all be in class in Merrill, the EMT class. They have an 8-week EMT class, so they'll be in school every day. When they're on shift, they'll be in school during the day, and then after school, they'll come work shift. So we're really excited about that program. For a number of reasons: recruitment, retention. It's an opportunity that the chief, and the whole thing is the chief's idea. It's his brainchild. I want to give him credit. He came up with it. Historically, there's fire internships in Wisconsin, in Appleton, and in Madison area. There really aren't any internship opportunities like this. There haven't been in the Northwoods, if you will. So we're really excited about this program. Other than that, I don't have any other staffing updates.
That's a great idea. Has WASA started that?
No, so WASA's program is completely different. They're doing an apprenticeship program. So the employees they're hiring, they are employees 100%. They're not offering them room and board. They get a $10,000 bonus, and then they're paying for certain schooling. They have to be EMT basic before they get hired. So it's a very different program. It's a very different program.
How did they get on TV and we didn't?
Because, we were. Our internship program was. But at the time they came up with it, the mayor at that time was friends with the governor, and that's how they got on TV. At that time when the program was created. But that's it for the staffing report, unless anyone has any questions. Or you have any additions?
I don't think so, no.
It's exciting for me. We've never had one up in this area.
Yeah, we're very excited about it.
All right. Let's go on to a report from Fire Chief.
I don't have anything big. The biggest thing we have going on right now, like Eric has already talked about, is the internship update. Other than that, it's been
I apologize.
It's been kind of business as usual, really. We're about as busy as we've normally been. There hasn't been any other significant changes, especially when it comes to staffing. Yeah, it's really been pretty much business as usual.
Is there any additional staff that we're going to be putting on at some point in the next year?
Well, we're hoping that the SAFER grant will come out, which is the federal grant for hiring firefighters, and we're currently working with the board to apply for that grant if and when it comes out. Typically, it comes out in March. It has not come out yet. I did get some reassurance earlier this week, or late last week, I think it was earlier this week, yesterday it must have been, that it is coming, but it'll probably be late spring or early summer. So we're just waiting for that.
Eric, do you have it?
Yeah, my reports, right? Should be
Yes.
several of them are in the packet. You can go ahead and look through those reports. Like the chief said, it's pretty much been business as usual. We haven't had any increase in call volume, but one thing you might notice is we've had an increase in fire responses. So those are twofold. Number one, we're sending the rescue out more on EMS calls just because we had a couple of new hires in late 2024. And then number two, we've signed some auto aid agreements, specifically with the City of Wausau and with Riverside Fire District. So we're responding to all of their fires as well. So that's increased our fire responses. Other than that, if you have any questions about the reports in the packet, I am sending them to all of you gentlemen now every month. So you should be staying up to date on that. But if you have any questions, I will try to answer them as best I can.
The other thing I would add real quick while you're looking at that is we're doing our second officer development class. So it's something we did 2 years ago, I think was the last one. This is our second one, and basically what that is when we promote somebody now, they're required to have this class before they can operate when they're running a shift, okay? So basically everybody but one person that's in it now is not in an officer role, or not in a position where they can be in an officer role right now, but they're taking this class to get ready for that when those promotions come up down the line. So it's about what did we say it was, 48 hours? 46 hours?
No,
something like that.
it's 8 weeks,
2 days.
16 4-hour classes, so it's
64 hours.
64 hours.
So a 64-hour class. It's being taught by myself, Eric, BC Myers, and BC Ginrich. And everything from like dealing with the public, dealing with your crews, tactics, a wide array of different things. And we actually bring Phil Rentmeester in from County Emergency Management for one class as well. So, like I said, we're pretty much right smack dab in the middle of that class right now. And we'll conclude here in about a month.
Is this what you've been having per year for the current call we have?
Yeah, so our concurrent call rate sits, we're actually a little bit down right now in 2025. You can see year to date, we're at about 65-35, but we've been running 40% concurrent calls for years. We were reporting on that concurrent call rate to the board for some time, but we were just saying it's 40% just from our experience in being in the station, knowing how often we have those calls. But we actually put the numbers to paper starting in like November last year, December. Yesterday or the day before, the ambulance crews were paged at 7:30 in the morning, and they were being called back to back to back to back to back. Our crews didn't get back into the station until like 11 o'clock or 11:30, something like that. Yeah, we're just that busy. So.
And we've got a lot of staffing.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't. We call.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we call. We call as much mutual aid as we're giving. Really, if you look at the annual report that's on the website. I want to say in 2023 we called mutual aid like 70 times, and then in 2024 we called mutual aid like 190 times. We gave mutual aid though probably double or triple as well. But yeah, that's part of the grant that the chief talked about. We've been talking to the board about the staffing and where we're at for the last probably 2 years. I just want to add to the SAFER grant, we're going to hopefully put on 9 firefighters so that we can staff 3 ambulances and 2 fire trucks 24/7. That's the goal, to have fire and EMS coverage adequately for the district.
Pretty good percentage for more than one call.
Yeah. And that doesn't even do it. The smaller percent, that's 6 and 7, that's 3 or more concurrent calls. So we've had as much as 5 or 6 concurrent calls at the same time. I think 6 is the most we had last year at one time.
Okay. Any remarks from the commissioners? Got it.
Well, I'd just like to say, I think this is a real morale booster to have these meetings, these award ceremonies.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Okay. This plan on we'll have our next meeting until we set it up for 2 months from now, unless we don't have anything. What we've been doing.
April, so June.
So June 10th, possibly? June 10th?
You have to make a birthday cake for me then.
Is that your birthday?
We don't have to. Well, you could. You could bring us cake. Yeah, I could bring you
Yeah, that's
cake.
better, yeah. I like that.
Good idea. I see why you're
10th
on.
is okay for me.
Okay. Yeah. 4 o'clock again? Yeah, okay.
Okay. If there's nothing else then, we'll adjourn. And motion to adjourn the meeting.
So move. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.